So hello again, you join me at Gold Valley in Hampshire. I'm here to check it out, see how it fishes. I'm sure it's going to fish really well. I'd be really shocked if it didn't. I'm going to go fishing Middle Lake. I've just got to jump out, go get me ticket in the shop, show you some pictures of the shop. Through a couple of gates. I'm going to park next to where I fish. Not all the swims will let you park next to where you fish, but today I am, because I'm feeling a bit lazy, because 2 days on the trot fishing this week, and I'm a little pooped. So let's drive down to Middle Lake and get the kit out and see how we fish today. I'll catch up with you later. Slight box configuration change today. Pole up back one, and I'm going to try and fish with the pole rest today. Just see how it goes. Might push the pole all the way out to 16 meters today, because I don't think it'll be too bad on the pole rest, but we'll see. I've plumbed up to 13 meters. Need to avoid bashing into that tree. People fishing opposite. Be interesting to see how they get on today. So this is Gold Valley. Never ever fished here before. This is Middle Lake. Big open expanse of water in front of you, rope down the middle, which could prove interesting if you were casting out there with a feeder today. We'll see how we get on, whether I end up on a feeder today. Don't think this lake is, well, I'm sure it's more than good enough for feeder fishing. You just got to not go casting in the ropes, otherwise you'll be swearing at yourself all day. Pop the GoPro on. It's quite low on battery, so that ain't going to last long. So I'm going to have to put another battery in it, but let's see how long that one gets on for. All my sections are nice and tight and in line. Don't think there's any monsters in here, but you never know. fish there. Let's see how we get on this morning. Float looks good. Dead in line with that life buoy on the other side. I mean, I might have to push out a bit further. Yeah, a little sideways motion on the float. They line bites from a shallower fish. It's probable. Oh, that was weird. Hooked into something, but it didn't feel like a fish. Try that again. Get that in the right place. Something bell waved off. I've got a bit of fizzing down there. It's like those guys are fishing in the edge. Stuck into something. Hopefully that's clean. Not convinced that's not foul. Look. tugging like it's foul hooked. It's got all the elastic out. Keep it low. I get why match fishermen don't like fishing with these. I've only been fishing with it for 10 minutes. As I said yesterday, you always seem to be, well, I always tend to be a bit more careful with the first fish. Yeah, it's foul hooked. Right in the belly. It's not a tiny fish though. I'm not going to show it because it doesn't really count that it's foul hooked. But, first fish, a couple of pounds maybe. Line up with the life buoy. Drop some bait in. Pop the float over the bait. See if we can hook one properly this time. Again, they look like they're feeding on the surface this morning, so I've no doubt shallow is going to play a part of today's fishing. Unbelievable. Just missing a lot of bites. Fizzing down there again. I think feeding down there with a pot of ground bait would be a bad idea. Not quite sure why I'm missing so many bites. There's another foul. Look, there's a lot of fish down there. I think this is telling me that maybe I should go shallow. See if we can get one cleanly off the bottom anyway. Felt better timed on the strike. I'm breaking down twice today, as you can probably see on the camera. I'll put the camera a bit further back so that you can see the roller in action. A lively one. Squeaky F1. Literally squeaking. Not lose my top kit. Little F1, just over £1 probably. Nice start. Hooked that one cleanly. Alright, me dandies. Let's go out there so we can catch one more on the bottom. Still got me pellet. That over the bait again. Again, I think there's fish on that all straight away. I mean, it's middle of September now. And the bizarreness of our seasons. Means this is very much going to fish like it's still summer. I suspect. I don't know what the weather forecast is for today, I didn't look. Definitely feel like F1s. Do we talk about getting the jigger out already? But there are F1s on the bottom. I'm sure they're bites. I'm just missing them. It is quite frustrating actually missing so many bites. Just want to lift into these. Another one that doesn't feel tiny. Hopefully not foul hooked. I felt the timing on the strike was good there. So it just tore off, but it's come in nicely. Power that up. And keep the end of the pole in the water, just in case it's foul hooked. Then when it comes pinging off, as they invariably do, you're less likely to get your rig in a tangle and spend the next half hour getting it out of a tangle. Heads down. I think that's properly hooked. Could be wrong. That's in the fin. It's annoying. Another one just over a pound. Looks like the same fish. I'm sure Andy Bennett wouldn't be foul looking as many. Hopefully that one's not foul hooked. I think it is. I made 2 changes there. I brought the weight down a little bit just to get it down to the bottom a bit quicker and keep it now to the bottom, and changed how I was sitting with the pole, because I didn't have it on my left knee, which was making me slow to strike. It's a better fish, and I don't think it's foul hooked. Doesn't want to come up though. That's a common. And that could be the other reason why it won't foul. Look, they do tend to be a bit more positive at the bites. That's it. Top lip. No, that's not a common. That's another F1. That's a nice size F1. I'm going to give myself 3 for that. Got off, good. Got his fin stuck in the net. So, not a bad start. I think I'll see you again a little bit later. So it's just over an hour I've been fishing, and the clicker says £17, which isn't the fastest catch rate ever, but it'll do. First one. I'm just thinking it took a bit too long, that did, but they're easy to catch that way. That's ridiculous, isn't it? That's why that's a bigger fish. Nice display. That's fighting like a carp. I think it is a carp. Could be wrong about that. Oh, that is a F1, probably 3.5, I reckon. Yeah, not 3.5, maybe 3, but it's a chunk of Gold Valley F1. Oh, I was looking and trying to find the catapult then. Didn't even see that. But that's the beauty of this method. I think I've covered it before. No striking required. Smaller F1. Another squeaky F1. They all squeak. So my thinking here is that all the fish have got spooked by the pole tip, so this is effectively fishing a little bit further away from the pole tip. And I can feed by hand. I can be a little bit more aggressive with the feed. And sometimes just change. You know, you think you've made a change and you think you've made the right change, but just sometimes doing something different keeps the fish guessing. They get used to what's happened. You've caught them in a certain spot and they all disappear and spook off. I'm going to remove the pole bar because I don't need it. I'll get this fish in because I'll attach the camera to it. Hopefully we can get this fish in. It was a very aggressive take, which I'm hoping you saw. I think it's just another chunky F1. Yeah, wasn't well netted, was it, Grant? Dived into the net, that one. Again, another decent F1, that one. Another decent one. So, change of camera angle. Probably couldn't see anything through my back. Not sure you can see much more there, but both cameras are running. Action cam and Granty cam. think we might catch a few down the edge here. It's looking promising. It doesn't feel like a carp or an F1. It's an F1. Missed. Another nice F1. So, before I pack away on this lovely day here at Gold Valley, I just want to ask if you've enjoyed this video, so don't forget to like it and subscribe so that you can see more content coming very soon, very similar to this, another venue possibly near you. Just pulled up on the driveway after driving back from Gold Valley in Hampshire. Sorry about the sunglasses, still on. It's not been a bad day actually for middle of September. It's been quite nice. Anyway, fishing's good. Fishing's good. I mean, I didn't expect it to be otherwise, to be honest with you. It's got a big name behind that venue, and the fishing, really, I was hoping for a few more carp. I think in total I ended up with 2 carp, the first fish and almost the last fish. The carp I caught accidentally while I was I think I was changing battery on the GoPro, and I didn't notice I had the end of the rod sitting in the water, and a carp cruised by, took the pellet that was dangling in the water and nearly took my top of my pole section with it. Lucky it was under my arm and I caught it, and after a bit of a fight I caught the carp as well. Maybe the YouTube gods will look down on me and find that footage somewhere. But no, but the fishing was good. I caught a lot of F1s today. In fact, almost every fish I caught today was F1s. Hit 79 pound on the clicker, which, considering I was not fishing as long as I normally do, probably, I mean, I finished fishing at 2:30 today, started at 8:30, to give you an idea of what that was broken over. I mean, there was never a moment where I was constantly pulling fish in. I had a few 10-minute spells where I had a fish after a fish after a fish. Again, all F1s. If I could have got them biting more consistently on the surface, I mean, I can see you bagging up on F1s easily in that lake. And the carp were cruising out the back, and it was begging for a pellet waggler, which I nearly set up, but every time I considered setting it up, the wind got up, so I didn't. But yeah, definitely a venue to check out if you're in the area. I mean, the only negative I'm going to say, and it's nothing to do with the venue, is the M25, because coming back it was a nightmare. It was 2 hours plus coming back. Traffic jam after traffic jam after traffic jam. But if you don't have to go near the M25 to go to Gold Valley, you'll have a great day's fishing. I mean, if I went back, I would try one of the other lakes. A gentleman I spoke to went and fished in Bat Lake. Bat Lake's right at the top. Bat Lake's got a nice mixture of carp and tench and roach and all sorts of things. And then there's Gold Lake itself, which is also another bagging lake that's got a mixture of fish that you can get into, bream and roach and stuff. So I would certainly recommend going down to Gold Valley. You're not going to be disappointed. The website, for some bizarre reason, says that you can get tickets on the bank, but I don't think that's the case. You've got to go in the shop and get the tickets. That's certainly what the guy told me, and I wandered in and the woman was waiting to take my money. £14 I think, but if I've got that wrong I shall put a little message down here somewhere at the price. But I enjoyed it. It's a bit of a longer trek than I normally go, and I am planning on doing much longer treks to check out the fishing on all over the place. So if you've liked today's content or any of the other content that I've got on YouTube, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. So take care and goodbye.